All right, good evening. My name is John Zitzman. I'm an assistant chief with Mark Herman's Constables Office, Precinct 4.
Thanks for your name.
John, John. My last name is Zitzman, Z-I-T-Z-M-A-N-N. I'm an assistant chief with Mark Herman's Office, Precinct 4.
What do we have here, Nick?
All right, this scene started about 1:30 this afternoon. Two males walked into a Metro PCS store on the 21,000 block of Aldine Westfield, brandishing weapons, and held the store up at gunpoint. They escaped that location in a white Chevy Equinox. Several minutes later, several of my deputies from the east side of town got in behind that vehicle. A chase broke out. That chase lasted for about 9 minutes. We chased them to an area near the Burnhamwood subdivision where the suspects bailed out at the corner of Wyanngate and Verngate. We spent about one suspect bailed out of the passenger side of the car. He was apprehended right away. The passenger bailed out with a chrome revolver in his hand. No shots were exchanged. He got out, ran into a wooded area, and escaped. We spent about an hour over there trying to locate this guy. Schools were in lockdown. It was creating a dangerous situation. We decided to err on the side of caution. We closed for a day. We said, our attitude was we'll get them another day. It was getting too dangerous for these kids, so we closed shop, got back in business. About 6 hours later, about 7:45 this evening, this suspect who got away from us, the male with the chrome revolver, resurfaced within a block or two of where we lost him. This was about 7:45 p.m. He got up as soon as the sun came out, found a victim, a Hispanic male driving a red Honda Accord. He hijacked that Honda Accord at gunpoint. He called 911. Our deputies get out there, put out a quick general broadcast on that vehicle, and within minutes, one of our supervisors located that vehicle, and another 9 or 10 minute chase took place starting at that same neighborhood in Burnham Wood. 9 minutes after the chase started, it ended up here at the Cranbrook Apartments at the 14,000 block of Ella. When the suspect bailed out of the car with a gun, he confronted our officer. Several shots were fired in the direction of the suspect. He continued running. We had 2 units paralleling him. He opened fire on one of my units, and my deputies opened fire and terminated the incident. The suspect was shot several times. He was transported by ambulance to Herman Memorial downtown, and he's being looked at now. He was shot multiple times.
Could you clarify, was the suspect shot first at your deputies?
We don't know, and the homicide will look into that, but he did bail out of a gun. Something happened. Shots were fired, and then when he ran around the back of the building, he opened fire on my deputies. We returned fire.
You touched on it a little bit ago. The chaos of something like this with the schools involved and the thought of chasing this guy yet again, kind of walk us through how you do something.
Yeah, these guys, they're dangerous, and they hijacked that cell store at gunpoint. They fled from the police. They bailed out of the car once again with a weapon. Near a school. The school had to go into lockdown. We had to give up the search to prevent any injuries to small kids. And as luck would have it, he surfaced 6 hours later when he felt safe, hijacked another vehicle, another chase. Once again, presented a dangerous situation to our deputies, opened fire on our deputies, and we had to return fire and terminating the problem.
And once again, a very chaotic and dangerous situation here. We're talking about an apartment complex that's the parking lot open, people going, you don't know who's coming out, who's going in.
And I think that's what prompted us having to do what we did. When this guy opened fire, you're right, we're in a confined area. We just couldn't allow that, and not only did we shoot for our safety, we had to shoot in defense of these innocent people out here.
So could you clarify if both deputies fired, or you just said one deputy?
There was 3 deputies out here, and several shots were fired. I don't know exactly how many of those deputies opened fire.
Now we see this is your scene, but we see also a sheriff's office vehicles. Are they participating in the investigation?
Yeah, it's normal policy. The constable's office, we do every investigation except homicides and aggravated assaults. Well, homicides, but they do all officer-involved shootings, so it's very routine. Constable's office, anybody who gets into a shooting in the unincorporated areas of Harris County, or that case is going to be investigated by the Sheriff's Department, their homicide division of the Sheriff's Department. Good question.
You know what I think I forgot to fill that?
Yes, sir.
Officers who open fire, are they still on duty or standard procedure? They're off duty for now?
Oh yes, sir. Yeah. They've got to. We're going to go downtown. We've got a very involved police investigation. We've got to provide information to the detectives, and they'll be on duty probably for another 12, 15 hours. Yes, sir. Questions, concerns? Hey guys, thank you for your support, and none of us like this, but it's a dangerous world, and thank you for your time.
So what he did is he fucking ran all the way to the edge of those woods and then came out this way and then circled back around.
Yeah, there was possible. Okay, got it. Okay. All right. Okay, very good.
All right, brother. Be careful.
Thank you so much. So you guys, I hadn't had a chance to meet y'all yet. You guys out of California?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna have to have the media line at basically at the roadway.
At the roadway.
Yes, sir.
I want to talk to your con. Would you let anyone here?
I'll let him know.
Thank you.
But I'm saying we need to make sure that we have officers.
Please, Lord. Every one of these guys got posted.
Yes. Yes, sir. I got a lot of police officers. I'm not here.
Yeah, you good there?
Oh yeah, just typical Houston.
Isn't it crazy? It has nothing surprising you about me.
Normal routine.